guys, welcome back to my channel. I need to apologize ahead of time. My throat has actually gotten painful, it's painful today. If my voice sounds off or the voice recordings you hear going on sound off, I apologize, but somebody pray for me, okay? I thought I would just show you guys today some of my favorite weight loss, dessert, low calorie kind of snacks. And being someone who has a massive sweet tooth, like dessert, chocolate, and ice creams, they are the reason that this weight loss journey has lasted 5 years. I'm so silly. So these are things, oh, you see that golden hour trying to poke through? Oh, look at that glow, look at that glow. These are dishes that are saving me. They satiate that craving. They help curb the craving. When I'm tempted to eat some Oreos or a cheesecake, or sometimes I do give in and eat those things, but other times I turn to these snacks instead that are really helping me, I feel like, to hit my goals. So our first snack is something I like to call apple nachos. It's super simple to whip up. All you need are apples, no specific kind, but the sweeter the better, and toppings like chocolate chips and various nuts. I like to use walnuts and almonds and a caramel sauce to drizzle on top. The apples are always refreshing and juicy and provide a nice crunch, while the toppings help to hit that sweet tooth spot. It's so quick and easy to put together. I like to use 2 apples when making this, just to fill out the plate a bit more and also fill out my appetite. This entire dish is 468 calories, 9 protein, 46 carbs, and 26 fat. The second dish is a brownie baked oats recipe. This is such a good brownie replacement. You can eat it for breakfast or dessert, and it's really quick and easy to make. Mash up 1 whole banana, add 1 egg, 24 grams of tahini, 90 grams of syrup, 8 grams of cocoa powder, 7 grams of powdered peanut butter, salt and cinnamon to taste. And I played with this recipe on the go, so I started whisking before I thought to add a few more items in. So don't mind the order, but make sure you don't forget to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 4 ounces of milk, I'm using almond milk, and 150 grams of oats. At the last minute, I decided to add in 25 grams of honey, as I was afraid it would be too bitter, but feel free to skip this step if you think the maple syrup is enough. You don't need to leave this in the oven for very long. I personally like it when the oats are a bit moist in the center. But regardless, it makes such a good dish. And if you do find it to be dry or a little overcooked, you can always top it with some Greek yogurt and fruit. Now, I also made a second batch of these oats where I added 85 grams of chocolate chips. It tasted even better, of course, but the calories are a little higher, but it's totally worth it in my opinion. My third snack that hits the sweet tooth is, of course, this Halo Top flavor. That's it. This is the tweet. No. Our fourth snack is this Medjool Dates Chocolate Turtles recipe. I saw my girl Aisha Haran make this and I knew I had to try it. Start by heating up 50 grams of dark chocolate chips on the stovetop. Grab your Medjool dates and cut out the stones in the center. Replace the seeds inside with the pecan and fill the inside of the date with the nut butter of your choice. I used almond butter with this one, but shortly after I switched to using powdered PB2 since calorically it's better aligned with my goals. Once that's done, just cover the date with the dark chocolate, sit it to the side, and place in the freezer for a few hours. To track the calories for these, I used 6 medjool dates with 16 grams of the powdered peanut butter, 10 grams of pecans, and 50 grams of the chocolate chips. All of this for a serving of 6, meaning that one serving or one date is about 134 calories, 2.3 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and 4.2 grams of fat. Okay, these have been freezing and I'm so excited to try them. Now, with the macros and calories for this isn't so much like low calorie, but it is a good for the soul kind of snack. And honestly, one thing that I'm really enjoying doing is just cooking everything I eat. Like knowing I prepared everything I eat. I know what's inside. I know how I made it. I know what I'm consuming. And so even when it comes to desserts like this feels really good to have put it together yourself and to know what's inside. So good. That is so good. It's so funny because the date, I don't normally eat dates, but it's so like creamy and smooth, and like I get why they say it's like caramel. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of the one with almond butter too to see if I notice a difference, but I don't think there will be a big difference. The salt tastes really good though. Like that's a big difference. It tastes really good. There's just like sudden burst of flavor on some of the pieces when I have where I have the rock salt. Okay, there is a bit of a difference with the almond butter versus the powdered peanut butter, but the difference isn't that great. I would say if you're definitely trying to keep it lower calorie, it's worth using the powdered peanut butter because of the sweetness of the chocolate and the date itself, not to mention the texture of the pecan on the inside. Like, there's just so much happening and so much flavor and so much goodness that the actual nut butter that you use doesn't seem to really make that much of a difference, but it can make that much of a difference calorie wise. So I would say swing for the PB2. And last but not least, I want to mention something that saved me on many late nights when I'm craving something sweet, but I'm tired or lazy or just don't want to consume any more calories really. And it's this hot chocolate. All I do is boil water and use about 15 to 20 grams, and that's it. I've tried other cocoa powders that I can mix with just water, but none of them really work with water as well as this brand. It's like a hot chocolate tea almost. It's not super rich in flavor, but it hits the spot, satiates the craving, it's low calorie, and helps me get more water in too. When I say you gotta try these brownies, you gotta try these brownies. But okay, I'm gonna end the video off here. Hope you guys found it helpful. Let me know if you tried these recipes like I said. Comment down below if you have any of your own hacks for dishes that can, you know, satiate your cravings when you are craving something sweet, but that might be lower calorie or even just still allow you to hit your goals. I share some of mine. Y'all can share some of yours. Leave some information in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys Monday with the next video. Bye.